Alright guys, so right now I'm at Bay Ridge Subaru and they have a couple of these cars. So two cars I'm interested in. One, no, they're both Wildernesses. One's an Outback, one's a Forester. And these are the two cars I was looking at. And as of right now, in this market, they're here all in the same showroom. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look. Alright guys, so real quick, we got a Forester here. And this is the Geyser Blue, I believe. So the Wilderness has the front 180-degree camera, standard. You got your LEDs here and the hexagonal design. I'm sure everyone has seen it, but this is a 2023 model. Have a lot of cladding on the side. You have your all-terrains here. Some 17-inch matte black. A lot of matte black going on. Textured. So is the cladding. But this color is nice. This color is nice. You got your Wilderness badges, a few add-ons. This should be the one with the puddle lights. No, but this is an add-on right here. I know. So, Forester all in the copper, and Forester Wilderness specific floor mats. This is a StarTex material. It's actually a very nice feeling. So this is gonna be waterproof, perfect for the girls. Wilderness embossed here. Perfect when the girls go ahead and spill something. The shifter is also in copper. The gear select and also the driving mode dials. And also in the steering wheel. You got your dual monitors here. Front facing camera should be up top here. And overall, it's very spacious. The Forester has, I think, it's elevated with extra headroom because it's an actual SUV, compact SUV versus the Outback, in which we're going to see later. This is matte black, lockable glove box, not felted, not really damped. You got your Harman Kardon system. This particular one, you want to freeze frame it. Actually, this is only a 2022 Forester Wilderness. Asking price $37,452. Not sure if there's a markup for this one. A few packages that it includes is the Harman Kardon sound system. And I'm gonna shut the front door. I think you have your kind of like a frameless rearview mirror. Overall, a darker headliner interior where I believe that's a standard panoramic moonroof. And here you have your static fixed roof rails. And here it is, the rear seating. The thing about it is that when you fold the seats down, I don't like the fact that the seat belts are coming from the ceiling. But for the Wildernesses, the rear backing, you don't have to get the Subaru optional accessory where you have to get an extra backing for the rear seats. This StarTex material extends to the rear seats. Go ahead and just push it up. StarTex material extends to the side and the rear. Same with the Onyxes. It's dimpled for the leather. So I think this is perfect. If the girls are front facing, it has a lot of legroom, a good amount of headroom. So the back is very spacious. And the doors open out really wide, like a full 90-degree angle. So in terms of getting the girls in, if it's rear facing, it's still considered easy because the doors open so wide. Now in terms of them forward facing, that's even easier. Now the only drawback with the Forester and the Wilderness, the Outbacks, is the fact that it's not 3 rows. So having the Dionos here, there might be a possible for someone to sit in the middle seat, but that is it. So I think this kind of cancels out or eliminates these two cars from our list or consideration, but it's very nice. It's very nice. And then from here, can I reach the back? Not so much. But It won't be dual exhaust. And I like the color. I think it's my first time seeing it in a showroom. I've seen it outside. Wilderness versions have this matte decal to reduce sun glare. It's very smooth. You can grab the edges here, but overall it's very smooth. Here's a closer look at the front. I'm surprised that the 2022 is still around. All right, and you have your integrated turn signals on the side. And again, you have your aluminum pedals. In terms of driver switches, it's pretty premium feeling here. Same design as from the outside in terms of the mirror, but much more dimples here, kind of matching the seats right here. Power seats. And overall for the steering wheel, it's a nice grip, decent grip. And you see like all these hexagonal honeycomb design all throughout. And the armrest is right here. Overall, I like it. I like it that it's spacious. I like it that it's a rugged feel and that you don't have to worry about it getting dirty and whatnot. I like how the rear doors open way out. I like the headroom. And also, the trunk is very spacious. The trunk is decently spacious, enough for a good double stroller and some. And also, in conjunction with my roof cargo box, this is perfect. But alas, I think I do need the 3 rows just for traveling purposes. And the Ascent is not right there. The Ascent is not on my radar, unfortunately. All right, so let's move on to the Wilderness for the Outback. All right, guys, so here is the Outback Wilderness. This should be the, what was the color again for the white? Crystal white pearl or something like that. Let's give you a look. It's a little bit different on the cladding on the side. There's more of a flat version, flat design, versus the dimpled version on the Forester. But taking a look at the hood, it's the same material, very nice and smooth. You also have the 180-degree front-facing camera, and also the same hexagonal fog lights, LEDs, and the copper, is it anodized aluminum, or just, these feel just copper, plastic. Now the cladding here is very smooth, extends all the way. Wilderness badge here, integrated turn signals, all that. This one in particular, 42 and change, 42,000. This is a 2023 model. So the Outback had a redesign for 2023, but the Wilderness kept its Wilderness look. So here it is. What is the color again? Crystal something. I can't seem to find it at the moment, but let us take a look at the interior. Again, it's not going to be a full walk around. This car's been out for a couple of years, but for the 2023 model, nothing has really changed. Right off the bat, I feel like this is a little bit more plush on the door panels, but very similar. The carbon fiber design is a little bit different, not dimple design. Feels very plasticky, but really nice feedback. All right. This steering wheel is not as, it feels different than the Forester. It's a little more rough, a little more, much harder steering wheel, not plush in terms of feel. Seats are similar, they look similar, similar design. Center console, double decker for the center. I think the Forester has a deeper, lower center console, but the Outback has a vertical portrait mode infotainment display. All right, and here it is, same seats, embossed. And I think the headroom is a little bit less. Standard size moonroof, not much to really talk about. Versus the Forester, which has a panoramic moonroof. Now, the Outback also, the rear doors actually opens up pretty wide. So you have rear-facing seats, that helps too. But it seems a little bit more cramped in here. Can't explain it. Maybe because this is actually just a lifted Legacy, right? Let me push this out. Overall, I really do like the StarTech seats. It's really nice. It's really nice and plush. The rear has AC vents, has heated seats, and also USB-C and USB-A. Overall, it does feel a little bit more premium here, but it feels like less room in the rear. Now, if you're not obsessed with power, the Outback in its Wilderness trim offers you the 2.4 turbo versus the Forester, which is fully naturally aspirated. So I think if you don't really care about the power, I think for our intent and purposes, I think the Forester is actually more than enough for our family. Now I digress. I should move back to the Outback and give you a closer look at everything. But I like the fact that it's longer. It has more cargo space. Putting the double stroll in here should be a really easy task. Black badging and ground clearance for either at least 8.9, 8.7 inches. For the Wildernesses, it might be 9.2, to be quite honest. This is the power trunk. And here's where the Outback shines with the extra elongated station wagon look. And about the Subarus, I like how they have protection for all. Now, even without these seat backings, you do have the StarTech material that extends all the way to the seat backing, just like the Forester. But in terms of height, this is where the Forester trumps the Outback. As far as a bit much higher, but the Outback is much longer. Now you're able to go ahead and fold the seats down here, etc. And that is it for this particular one. To close, just press. The white looks really nice. But the all-exclusive blue, Geyser blue for the Wildernesses is where it's at for the Forester. Now for our family moving back, I like the Wildernesses especially. It's very unique. In a sea of Outbacks and Foresters and Subarus, I think these stand out more. Do I prefer the Outback or the Forester? Well, I think the Forester fits our family well, but neither or will be 3 rows. But I think this is much easier to put the girls in and drive, and for a much more comfortable ride because it's actually more headroom. And it just overall is more boxy. So that is it. I think I really do like this. Even the windows. So looking out, I think it's no blind spots. It looks like it's just like a nice clear view, front, left, and right. But when it comes to efficiency, gas efficiency, I think the Outback needs some more work versus the Forester. So if I were to pick, if power wasn't involved, I would pick this one. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Today at Bay Ridge Subaru, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.